Welcome to Automotive Territory. The 2018 model year was very generous with new car releases, but hey, there is no time to keep staring at models of today, they're already outdated. We've got to look into the future, and in this episode we concentrated on the most anticipated and stunning supercars and performance automobiles of the upcoming years. So fasten your seatbelts, subscribe to our channel, and let's see some crazy fast autos. Enjoy the ride! Bugatti Divo. The name of the new Bugatti honors Albert Divo, the French champion who was a member of Bugatti racing team in 1920s. This new hypercar is even more aerodynamic, with enormous downforce and G-forces due to a reworked front splitter and 23% bigger rear wing. The weight of the Divo was reduced by 40 pounds compared to the previous sport model by the use of additional carbon fiber components. The engine is still an 8-liter quad-turbo W16 with 1500 horsepower and 1180 pound-feet of torque. However, performance parameters have changed. Since the car is more agile, it gets to 60 in 2.5 seconds now, but the top speed was decreased to 241 miles per hour from the 250 done by Chiron. Only 40 units of the Divo will be produced, but all of them have already been sold out with a price of 5 million euros, which corresponds to $5.8 million US. Audi EPB18 e-tron. Inspired by Audi's previous successes at 24 Hours of Le Mans and the company's famous R18 racer, EPB18 e-tron is an all-electric supercar concept that was built to deliver the ultimate driving comfort and fun. The new Audi, internally known as Level 0, has no autonomous driving features, but instead offers superior driving convenience tech such as traffic jam assist. Even though EPB18 e-tron has a two-seater layout, its entire cockpit can be shifted to the middle of the cabin, making the vehicle feel more like a racer. In addition to striking looks and fancy interior, the concept has been revealed to have some serious technical specifications. Draining power from a 95 kWh solid-state battery, its 3 electric motors net 670 horses and 620 pound-feet of torque in standard driving conditions, and up to 764 horses when the overboost function is on. Plus, 0 to 60 acceleration takes, according to the manufacturer, just a little over 2 seconds. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. The new version of Lamborghini's performance flagship Aventador SVJ, or Aventador Super Veloce Jada with Jada meaning truck, fully stands to its name. Having a 6.5-liter V12 engine delivering 770 horsepower paired to a 7-speed automatic, improved ALA 2.0 active aerodynamics technologies, all-wheel drive and all-wheel steering, the vehicle reaches the 62 miles per hour mark in mere 2.8 seconds, and its top speed is rated at 217 miles per hour. In fact, the Aventador SVJ is now the record holder on Nürburgring and can be considered the fastest production car to date. The new Lamborghini will be made in quantity of 1900, but to those who consider this number not exclusive enough, the manufacturer prepares a special edition, Aventador SVJ 63, which is going to be made in the quantity of 63, honoring the 1963 as the year of company's foundation. Ford GT Heritage Edition. Honoring the 50th anniversary of Ford's last win at Le Mans 1969, the 2019 GT Heritage Edition wears the Gulf Oil livery, bringing back one of the most famous paint schemes in the history of motorsports. The carbon fiber body GT wears exclusive orange and blue colors and has matching interior. The seats, the steering wheel, and the instrument panel are performed in ebony Alcantara leather with orange and blue stitching. The car also gets 20-inch one-piece forged aluminum wheels, orange calipers, and dark stainless trim accents. Plus, each unit is fitted with a serialized identification plate. Under its gorgeous hood, the Heritage Edition has a 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6, which was unveiled in 2015, delivering 647 horses and 550 pound-feet of torque. The limited edition GT will be available for 2 years to celebrate GT40 Mk1, one of the few cars in the world to win Le Mans for 2 years in a row. Hennessey Venom F5. The 2017 official release of Venom F5, produced by the American automaker Hennessey, was a rather controversial event for the automotive world that left half of the car enthusiasts super hyped about the new hypercar, while the other half remained skeptical about an automobile with such cosmic specifications. In 2018, Hennessey disclosed additional information about the newcomer and ignited the anticipation furnace once again. It has been confirmed that the new King of Speed will be powered by a 7.6-liter twin-turbo engine developed in association with Shell and Pennzoil. The monstrous machine will put out 1,600 brake horsepower and 1,300 pound-feet of torque. Since Venom F5 is not after the 0 to 60 records, they chose not to disclose the time and were vague about acceleration in general. However, the promised top speed is confidently stated to be 301 miles per hour. Bear in mind that 15 out of 24 units, which are expected to be built, have already been sold out, so rush to win a lottery if you want to be among the last buyers of the fastest car in the world. Ital-designed Nissan GTR 50. It's hard to believe this, but in 2018 GTR is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and to commemorate the event, Nissan collaborated with Ital-Design for the creation of a special edition model. Notably, development, engineering, and building of the car were performed by Ital-Design, and Nissan primarily worked on exterior and interior designs. The hand-assembled 3.8-liter V6 was enhanced to produce estimated 720 horsepower and 575 pound-feet of torque. The revised suspension comes from Bilstein and brakes from Brembo, allowing to handle all the extra power on tap. The only downsides that this car has is the price and the limited edition production. Only 50 units will go on sale, and while the fully equipped GTR Nismo costs around $180,000, one of Ital-Design models will bleed its buyers by $1.1 million. Though the majority of our content is about affordable vehicles for the wide number of drivers, we do like to play around with supercars, hypercars, and other crazy performance vehicles. To watch those videos, just check out the suggested information cards. Let's keep rolling! McLaren 720S by Navitec. Though aftermarket tuners typically focus on creating new looks for famous vehicles, Navitec is not one of them. Believing that there is always room for improvement, this German auto tuner decided to add extra power to already fast 2018 McLaren 720S, and they succeeded. The company now offers 3 engine conversion options, featuring 63, 81, and 96 horsepower increase. Fitted with a Navitec N-Tronic module that is connected to the engine, Navitec Tektronic power-optimized exhaust system, and a catalyst replacement pipe, this McLaren makes 806 horses and 647 pound-feet of torque, accelerating to 60 mph in just 2.7 seconds and achieving the top speed of 215 miles per hour, and as a result, beating the original model by 3 mph and 0.2 seconds. In addition to the powertrain upgrade, the car gets carbon fiber body components that enhance its aerodynamics and new 20-inch front and 21-inch rear wheels. Acura NSX. The second generation of Acura NSX turned out to be a pretty well-selling car in its class, with 2,000 units sold since 2017. It received a well-deserved mid-cycle facelift, tech update, and chassis upgrade for the 2019 model year, which was presented at Monterey Car Week. All new NSX models are distinguished by a new body color, front grille garnish, and high-gloss treatments for the front and rear. The cockpit color palette is expanded with the addition of an optional indigo blue semi-aniline leather and Alcantara theme. Chassis enhancements include larger front and rear stabilizer bars and 21% stiffer rear toe-length bushings. As for the powertrain, Acura NSX keeps its sport hybrid SH all-wheel drive power unit, which consists of a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 and 2 electric motors up front, which produce combined 573 horsepower and 476 pound-feet of torque. Tuatara. After 7 years improving the concept SSC unveiled in 2011, it is finally ready to present Tuatara, with which the company plans to set a new benchmark for performance cars. The twin-turbocharged 5.9-liter V8 engine under the hood of Tuatara delivers the mind-blowing 1,750 horsepower when feeding on E85, being designed with the sole purpose of hitting the 300 miles per hour top speed mark. The engine is paired with a 7-speed automatic manual transmission and is placed in the middle carbon fiber monocoque chassis. The body and wheels of the vehicle are made of carbon fiber too. This, together with weight-saving modifications, allowed the hypercar to weigh only 2,750 pounds. Moreover, sleek aerodynamics allow the hypercar to have the drag coefficient of just 0.279. Tuatara has not yet received its price tag, but SSC is currently accepting pre-orders with a production limited to only 100 units. BMW Z4. Even though Z4 is a far-fetched supercar, we could not gloss over its official release at the Monterey Car Week. The presented BMW stays true to the concepts from the previous years and has truly reinvented exterior design when compared to the old Z4. It is important to note that unlike the second-generation hardtop, this is a roadster with a soft-top roof that folds in 10 seconds and allows to save around 110 pounds of weight. We know that there will be two versions of BMW Z4, an M40i powered by a turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six producing 380 horsepower and 370 pound-feet of torque, and a 30i model with anticipated B48 turbocharged 2.0-liter inline four-cylinder with 260 horses. Unfortunately, there is no manual transmission option, as an 8-speed automatic will be your only choice. The M40i comes standard with performance equipment including adaptive dampers, M Sport brakes, and an electronically controlled limited-slip differential. Salaff C2 and Aris Panther. Since supercars are often used as means to stand out from the rest of the world, the most successful strategy is to obtain an extraordinary auto from a world-known independent designer. One of the rising stars in this trade is Carlos Salaff from Rochester, New York, who recently presented one of his masterpieces, Salaff C2. This one-of-a-kind car is built using V10-powered Lamborghini Gallardo base with a gated manual shifter, and inspiration for interior and exterior came from Ferrari 330 B4, Porsche 917 and Peugeot 905. And the final supercar of today will be the resurrection of the Tommaso Pantera, which was an odd mid-engine supercar that died in 1990s, failing to earn the iconic status of Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Its modern interpretation is called Aris Panther, which is brought to life by a 5.6-liter V10 that currently produces 650 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque, but is expected to exceed these numbers. Only 21 Panther will be produced, with the pricing starting at $600,000 apiece. How did you like the new dose of supercars? Were you able to reattach your jaws after seeing some of these super powerful beauties? Share your experience in the comments below and let us know if you ever want to own some of the rare models from this list. Consider watching other episodes suggested on the screen. And as always, may the torque be with you!